2. Also tonight, as Mayor Byron Brown plans to step down from office in the coming weeks, we are able to look at census data to compare Buffalo between the year he took office and today.
While Mayor Brown highlighted some of his accomplishments during his resignation speech yesterday, there are some areas where the city is still exactly the same. 2 News Side's Nate Benson spoke to the Partnership for the Public Good about the data.
It's hard to deny that Buffalo does look different after 19 years of the Byron Brown administration. As for whether or not the city is better off or not, he says,
it's really up to the people of Buffalo to judge me.
Is Buffalo better off than it was in 2006?
For the issues that we really track, Nate, which is poverty and economic inequality, homeownership, housing affordability, those issues that really determine the quality of life of everyday people in the city of Buffalo, we don't see big improvements in census data from 2006 to this year.
Andrea O'Sullivan is the executive director of the Partnership for the Public Good, a community-based think tank that has partnerships with more than 350 organizations. She says the data shows
a city hall not prioritizing poverty-fighting policies, a city hall not prioritizing healthy, livable neighborhoods.
Between 2006 and 2023, the latest census information available, poverty has decreased by 2.3%. Childhood poverty dropped by 6%, but still nearly 37% of children in the Queen City are living in poverty.
Homeownership rates for Black and white residents are actually a little bit lower than they were in 2006.
And while the median income for those living in Buffalo increased by 10%,
median rent is up 16%. So you see that there's still an affordability problem. Costs are rising higher than income in the city of Buffalo.
A spokesperson for Mayor Brown says there's been nearly $10 billion of economic investment into the city of Buffalo since 2012. And while there are more buildings in downtown than there were in 2006.
You know, he's right to highlight these big points of development, Canal Side, the Sabres Center, Northland. But that also shows a focus on what's sometimes called silver bullet development. Put all your eggs in one basket, so to speak, right? Pour money into these particular zones, but that means you're ignoring what's happening at the neighborhood level.
The Partnership for the Public Good, along with the input of their 350-plus partners, release an annual list of 10 policy areas and solutions that they recommend the city focus on. But over the years,
unfortunately, many of those policy recommendations have been ignored, but the hope is that new leadership, a new city hall, could have ready-to-go recommendations to run with.
On your side, Nate Benson, Channel 2 News.
Thank you, Nate. New tonight, police say an employee at an Applebee's restaurant stabbed one of his coworkers. Police say this happened at the Applebee's on Military Road in the town of Niagara. Officers say the employees fought in the kitchen. The fight continued outside of the restaurant. The victim got stabbed several times but is expected to survive. Officers say they had to tase the man who had the knife before arresting him.